So hi, I'm Sharita Olivares, and this is the video observation journal for week 5. So questions that will be covered in this video are: who did I interview, the operational definition of the problem behavior, and what I learned about the problem behavior. So I interviewed Ms. Contreras, who is a moderate to severe SPED teacher. She will be starting her 10th year of teaching this August. Ms. Contreras teaches students who have been diagnosed with ASD, Down syndrome, and other medical diagnoses. The student I observed was Alexandra. So Alexandra displays behavior like verbal outbursts. She attempts to hit staff by swatting at them, sort of an emotion that's like this when they walk by. She doesn't. It doesn't land on them, thankfully. And I'm not sure if she's actually trying to connect it, versus if she's just trying to get their attention and let them know she's unhappy. She elopes, which means she leaves. This can become an issue because normally when she elopes is when they're outside. And she throws objects such as pencils, Legos, crayons, markers, scissors, and glue. So anything that's near her that she can pick up when she's having one of her outbursts or one of her behaviors are going into crisis. I don't know, different people or different places call them different things. She will use to throw. The behavior typically occurs when it's time to transition from one activity to another, especially when the activity is unpreferred, such as an academic activity like ELA or math. So things can become very tense when when students need to, like when break time is over and students need to physically transition from one place to another in the classroom, or either from outside to inside, like after breakfast or after lunch. So the function of the behavior is just task avoidance. She doesn't want to work, I guess we would say. And one thing that we haven't discussed a lot in this course is another function of the behavior is control. She wants to be in control. Now, when you think about this, we all want a level of control, adults and children. But children are just people with special needs. Everything that they do is pretty much monitored, controlled, and supervised by others. So they don't have a lot of control, or at least they don't feel as though they have a lot of control. So in Alexandra's situation, just from observing her, I feel that students know that there's not much that school staff can do when they're refusing to work. So I think she's learned that over time, and I think she takes advantage of it. She knows that if she drops, she's gonna either she's either gonna delay the task, which most likely happens, and in some occasions, she can completely avoid the task. You know, if she caused a bit of a disturbance in the class, which I'm told that this has happened once or twice, is that she's been in such a crisis that the other students have had to be removed from the class because she's to keep them safe, and she's just in there throwing and, cursing, shouting, and that can completely stop a task, So she's very bright, and she learned that her behavior, it helps her to do what ultimately is the reason for her behavior, and that's to completely just avoid and gain some sort of control over you know, the schedule, the adults in the classroom. So this concludes my video observation journal. Thank you.